If it starts raining, it's going to be chaos on the track. I stand on the boom here. It's called the Stinger. You gotta have good balance or else you fall off, and wouldn't want that to happen. The derby car behind me would probably run me over.
Every year, Toronto, Canada plays host to one of the fastest and most dangerous weekends on the Grand Prix circuit. With non-stop spills and thrills at this world-class racing event, specialty tow operators and safety team members are called in to keep the track clear and safe for the many daredevils who race it. Getting ready, both physically and mentally, requires an early start. The team from Abrams Towing make their way trackside. For the first race of the day, wrecker Rob Chowns has been designated to turn 2.
We're just waiting for the champ guys to get here and the safety group so we can go over what we have to talk about. Basically safety procedures.
The Abrams crew will be working hand in hand with another group that sees this turbocharged action every day. The Champ Car Safety Team, led by Tag Schneider.
We have a meeting every morning with all of the record drivers. The records that we're working with have been here with us the last couple of years. They understand their role in this, and they're real easy to work with.
Listening to the radios, you got to kind of anticipate what we're going to need or when we're going to need things. So just stay ready at the truck, be ready to go. The driver, you know, if you're listening on the radio, whistle the guys, tell them, hey man, load up, let's get ready. Trying to not block the track and keep all that kind of thing in mind, so. Is that it? All right, guys.
The trackside teams take their position for the start of this 3-day event.
Well, what we have is 5 wreckers that are stationed around the track so that they're quick to get out. Part of our job is to return the track to a safe, raceable surface.
This is our station. This is where we sit. This is corner 2. At every corner you have all these guys. We have an ambulance, we have the BART crew, we have the champ crew, a sweeper. And now we sit and wait for a crash.
Also standing by for that crash is first-time wrecker operator FT Syed.
I'm going to be riding on the back of the truck for race recovery, hooking up race vehicles, and assisting in track safety as well.
IFTY joins a team that includes at least 4 tow operators and 2 trucks at every turn on the track. Lives are on the line. They must be ready for any possible situation during this extremely dangerous, high-octane Sunday drive. A drive just 1 hour west takes us to a small farming community, far from the hustle and bustle of champ car racing in the big city. But today, this town is anything but quaint. Thousands have gathered for the crash and burn highs of the Williams Cup, the Grand Prix of Demolition Derby. With 80 fearless crash addicts having signed up, this is going to be the biggest battle of the year. The no-holds-barred attitude of Demolition Derby means that only the best in specialty tow services will do. Greg Stakos and his team have signed on yet again to clean up all of today's mess and madness.
We're in Simcoe. Demolition Derby's held here every year at this time. It's a final, so they've had to be in another Demolition Derby to qualify to get here. So they've had to win. I know we've been towing for them for 25 plus years. My grandpa started the business. They contacted him about it, and we've just shown up every year. Never any phone calls or contacts. We just do it. Good luck, Soren. There's at least probably $7,000 or $8,000 to win. Plus, there's best looking car, there's prize money for winning your heat, and everything else. So it's a pretty big deal. These guys have prepared all year for this.
Kyle Buell drives the vehicle simply known as Gravediggers.
I'm just going out tonight to try to get the biggest hit of the night. That's my goal. Why do I do this? It's an adrenaline rush. It's something you can't really describe. It's just pretty much the show says it, thrill show.
With adrenaline pumping, the drivers are ready to go. That means Greg and his team are called into action. The thrill show is about to begin.
Put your hands together. These guys are modern-day gladiators. Welcome to the world.
Good luck, buddy. All the best. Yeah. Tonight we will be hauling the cars out of the pit after the end of each heat, getting them out around the track so that they can get the next one started as soon as possible. Now these guys do take it very seriously, so we got to be careful where we hook to. And we have our own hooks for doing that.
Specialty tow services know the importance of the job at hand, and whether it's worth $6 million or $600, to the owner, every car here is priceless.
The towing operators are very important. They're the ones who get our cars out of the ring as fast as they can to get us to our trailers. We can start working on it for the feature heat if we make it, or for the consolation if you don't. They're the ones that pretty much make the show happen. Well, if they don't do a good job, they can put a hole through your radiator, which costs a lot of money. They can put a hole through your oil pan. They can wreck your car a lot, actually. If they mess up or damage or anything, it could ruin your night. You could put your car on the trailer for the rest of the night and take your car home, and that'll be the end of the night for you.
Back at the Grand Prix, Champ Car driver Justin Wilson also knows just how important the tow teams are.
To racing, tow truck operators are very important. In Champ Car, they're more than just retrieving the car. It's also our safety team that are on there, and if you're in trouble, you know, they're going to pull you out of a situation. You're always relieved when you need them to see them there.
What's that?
I can't really sit there and work the control.
Right, because they're not comfortable in their job, that's when things go wrong.